Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Back on the shop project here, the garage project, fab shop, wood shop, pretty much everything shop. Sweet. We are building some cabinets. I ended up getting some, as you've seen probably over here. These are all out of a kitchen, but those worked out perfect. Over here, I'm not too stoked. They're too shallow and it's just a waste of space. So I went over to Home Depot, picked up a bunch of lumber, and we're gonna put some shelves all the way from the toolbox here, which is 11 feet to the wall, and then 7 feet over, whoa, over to the fridge. But yeah, got all the wood, got the tools ready. And I'm gonna show you some, designs or whatever I drew up here, what I'm thinking. Hopefully it turns out the same way I drew it. That'll be great. But yeah, let's get started. All right, guys, so this is what we got. So this is the 11-foot span for the wall, which is this one here from the toolbox to that wall there. I have an 8-foot ceiling, and then obviously every concrete garage is not level, so you can even see the difference. I'll show you here. You got like maybe a 4-inch gap there, going down to like a 5. So this is what we're thinking here. So obviously 8 feet, 96 inches. Every 2x4 is 1.5 inches by 3.5. So basically, we do all the math. So 96 minus a 3.5, 3.5, 3.5, 3.5 leaves you with a gross area of what you have to work with. Spacing that evenly into 96 inches, you're obviously at 20.5, 20.5, 20.5, 20.5. So that's what I'm going for. I'm not too concerned about certain level shelving. I mean, basically you can make anything fit with the huge amount of space you're gonna have, because these are gonna be 24-inch deep shelves. So we'll get this all framed out here. As you can see up here, I got all the studs all marked. You see the little black checks up there. But we're gonna do our first rail up there, work our way down, and then after that, we're gonna cut the braces that go from the floor up to the top shelf platform, and make sure it's all level. So we got to cut to the length of the floor, because it's gonna be different from over there to over here. So we'll get started. Hopefully it turns out looking like that. That would be great. So this is what we're thinking, and I'll keep you guys updated. So I'm gonna show you guys a little trick that I learned working with one guy here. So basically, you go over to your other side and then find the stud, obviously, but use a piece of scrap. Just stick one screw in. It's not gonna hurt anything, but make it all level to hold this side. So when you come over here, all you gotta do is set that board on that little spacer over there, hold this up, zap it in, call it a day. It's a little trick I learned if you're just working by yourself, but I had to learn it because I'm working by myself. But I saw it on a video, so I kind of cheated. But alrighty, guys, just wanted to show you that in case you haven't seen that before. Totally forgot to film what I was doing, but I got the 4 main beams all tied into the studs. So I got 2 screws in each stud on each beam. So there's 8 sets of 2 screws on each one. So this thing is not going anywhere. So just started over here, laying the level on it, making sure it's level, and then tying it into that stud. So obviously 2x4s are 1.5 inches by 3.5. So 1.5 inches, 21 inches is gonna be that middle. And then the remaining 2x4 that comes on this side is gonna make it a total of 24 for the shelf. So that's where we're at right now. And I'll keep you guys updated here. Alrighty, guys, so all I'm doing now, well, before that, I got all these, struts in here, all the way across. I did 3 of them per shelf, so I just split up into 4 equal parts. Same up here. So now I'm just cutting out the plywood. 4x8 sheets, simple math. Did 24-inch shelves. Just simply cut the sheet in half, and I think I'm just gonna do a half, a half, and a half, and then just fill in these. So all I'm using is pretty janky, but I'm by myself, so it's kind of hard. Got some concrete blocks holding the other side, and I'm cutting away. So, all right, guys. Hopefully I'll get a time lapse of this stuff when I'm putting the screws in here. That'd be kind of cool, but we'll see what I get to. All right. Alright guys, well this is the somewhat finished product of what I'm building for the garage. Simply I just wanted to show you, if you wanted to go to this part right here and stop, this is ideal for most people. You can stick plastic bins, chairs, whatever you got. Well, this is simply just to get all the crap off of my garage floor right now up onto like a racking system. But I am going to finish this out, put cabinet doors, handles, hinges, you know, the whole 9 yards. Apparently, I don't really get that terminology or that analogy, but whatever, I'm going to use it. Anyways, let's just recap a little bit. Went through like 2 1/4 sheets of plywood. Went through 8 12-foot sticks of 2x4, 3 10-foot sticks of 2x4, and then most of the bracing and the struts I put in here to support it and support the actual shelves I had laying around the shop, so it kind of worked out in my favor. But I did take it into account when I was at Home Depot, so I bought a whole bunch of extra wood, but I'm going to be using that to finish this whole wall out over here. So I'm going to call this part 1 of the garage cabinet build, I guess, if you want to call it that. That'd be cool. But yeah, I'm going to be framing this whole thing out, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it.